Good afternoon. My name is Blake Hodge. I'm the Walker County Emergency Management Director. Thank you for joining us. Walker County Emergency Management team members, the Walker County Health Department, and other local partners are actively monitoring developments with COVID-19. We're in direct communication with the Georgia Department of Public Health officials at the regional and state level to plan and take the appropriate action to reduce the spread of the virus and protect the general public. The health and safety of the public is our top priority. While there have not been any confirmed cases in Walker County, due to the limited testing capabilities, we feel it is appropriate to take precautions and to help mitigate the potential spread of the virus in our community. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Shannan Whitfield, the Sole Commissioner of Walker County, and appreciate you joining us here this afternoon as we share more information about things that are going on in Walker County as we address the COVID-19. Some of the things I wanted to share with you are some things that are going to be starting the first of the week in Walker County. Starting on Monday, we will close all of our community and activity centers in Walker County through the end of March. This will include the Walker County Civic Center, the Walker County Ag Center, the Lafayette Senior Citizen Center, and also the Rossville Athletics Center, and the other various community centers across the county. The Meals on Wheels program will continue throughout the county. The staff members will continue that program, so everyone that is on the Meals on Wheels program will continue to receive those food services. We will also be closing our animal shelter to the public during this time. We don't want to have our staff get infected with this and not be able to care for the better welfare of the animals that are at the shelter. So for the best possible care for our displaced animals in our county, we are going to close the animal shelter to the public. The animal control officers will still be on duty and will still be answering those animal control calls. If you have an issue with an animal at large or a bite case or something of that nature, animal control will respond. We are providing guidance to our custodial service to prioritize the regular disinfection of commonly touched surfaces within county buildings, such as the doors, the countertops, keyboards, light switches, and so forth. We are also posting information from the CDC in public buildings, providing a step-by-step prevention procedure to keep from spreading this virus. This weekend, the custodial staff will be working within our county buildings with being able to sanitize with a fog system that will sanitize with a vapor throughout the public buildings. And we'll be doing that in the courthouse building, our tax offices, county other elected official offices, as well as the commissioner's office. We will also start the fogging process on our transit buses to sanitize our transit buses as we transport and keep that service operational. We will limit those transports to people that have medical needs, or if you need food or other type of supplies and so forth that you may need. We will not be doing any field trips or any type of luxury type trips. We ask that everyone that uses transit limit those to things of need and take it very serious that we are trying to keep the public in a safe environment. We also strongly encourage the public that if you have business to conduct within the county, that you handle the business by mail or online as much as possible, dealing with county services, so we are not spreading any viruses potentially. At the moment, in order to keep Walker County government operational, we plan to continue with the public commissioner meeting calendar, but we discourage those who feel sick or at significant risk due to weakness in their immune system from attending. We would continue to post all the county commissioner meetings on the YouTube channel so everyone can watch those going forward. Also, very importantly, Chief Judge Christina Cook Graham, our Superior Court of the Lookout Mountain Judicial Circuit, has declared a judicial emergency that would affect the courts in Catoosa, Chattooga, Dade, and Walker County. It is that order that the court has no jurors or no grand jurors. shall report, and no jury trial should be held for a period of 30 days. So if you are on jury duty or grand jury in the 4 counties listed, Catoosa, Chattooga, Dade, or Walker, you do not have to report for the next 30 days. This order will be posted on our website and Facebook page as well, so you can read the extent of that entire order that's been passed out by Judge Graham. Our 911 center has been screening calls for our first responders to take extra precautions around patients with fevers and shortness of breath and dry cough. And so we are working to add additional safeguards for our first responders. And so we will continue through that process and working with GEMA at the state level. Also, all of the 2020 census events have been suspended at this time. Invitations to fill out the census online went out in the mail yesterday. We encourage those with internet access to finish the census online and make Walker County count. The census questionnaires can also be filled out and mailed in or completed by phone. So our census is very important to us in Walker County. We want to make sure everyone is counted in Walker County, so please fill out your census. We are also continuing to develop operational and support plans for various departments that should risk exposure and increase in our community. Also, the City of Rossville has also suspended all of their recreational activities and their courts. All of that has been suspended. They have posted that on their Facebook page, and the details of that can also be found on the county's Facebook page immediately following this Facebook Live. At this time, we have several other people that want to come and speak to you and update you specifically about what's going on in their areas of service. And so at this time, I'm going to ask Chelsea if she'll come up and provide you information about the libraries in Walker County. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Chelsea Kovalevsky. I am the Assistant Director for the Cherokee Regional Library System. And Walker County Libraries will be closing starting this Monday, March 16th, through the end of the month. Those libraries are located in Chickamauga, Rossville, and Lafayette. Our libraries will be open tomorrow, and we'll be extending our hours until 4 o'clock p.m. So if you need to stock up on any reading materials, books, DVDs, please do come between the hours of 10 a.m. or 4 p.m. We would ask you to keep an eye on our Facebook page, our Instagram page, our website. We will be posting updates there. We'll be posting tutorials. As many of you guys know, we do have access to online materials through RB Digital and through eRead Kids. And so you'll be able to access ebooks, audiobooks, and e-magazines through that. If you don't already have that downloaded or using those apps at home, we will be posting tutorials. However, you will need to know your Pines password. So I do encourage you to call the library tomorrow if you don't already have your Pines Library card and password, and we will get you set so that you have plenty of reading material to do over these next couple of weeks. Thank you. And next we will hear from Superintendent David Raines.
I am Superintendent Raines from Walker County Schools, and this is information we sent out this afternoon, not only to our employees but to all of our stakeholders. It's posted on our website, and we created a section on our superintendent's page dealing with COVID-19. So I'll just read some of the statement to you. My team and I met this morning to discuss our plan and response to the current situation involving COVID-19 and its impact on our school system and community. We were involved with the webinar yesterday with Governor Kemp and Superintendent Woods. We wanted to speak with the Department of Public Health locally and then our schools as well before we made a decision today. After reviewing all of the relevant information and out of an abundance of caution, Walker County Schools will be closed beginning Monday, March 16 through Friday, March 27. And our students will return to school on Monday, April 6, which is after our scheduled spring break. As always, my main concern is the safety and well-being of not only our students, but also our employees. Each school has developed an extended learning plan. The packet of information went home with students today, There is a digital component, so that will allow our teachers to be able to interact with our students electronically if they have needs or questions, and so that was a component we added. Our employees will be paid as normal. They will be paid on our current payroll calendar, and I know that was a concern of our employees. I continue to encourage our employees to check our website and email daily for updates, and we'll continue to post relevant information under the Superintendent News section. The Walker County Federal Educators Credit Union will operate on a limited schedule beginning next week, and those hours will be posted on their website, so look there for some additional information. For our parents and community, we've created a listing of potential daycare options for your consideration. They were posted on our website and went out on social media this afternoon. Our pre-K lottery application deadline has been extended until April 10, 2020. I know that will help folks out there. And more importantly, our plan is being developed to provide breakfast and lunch offerings for all of our students while we are out of school. So we'll communicate more details about availability and accessibility on Sunday. That will be on our school messenger as well as on our social media outlets. And at this point, we're looking at providing a one-stop and provide multiple days of breakfast and lunch, and we'll do that for the entire 7 days. So we'll be looking for that schedule again. All of this is going to be posted, and so we appreciate your patience and your cooperation as we made decisions. We didn't want to make a decision too quickly, but we also wanted to have all the relevant information before we made a decision such as closing schools for an extended period of time. So we appreciate your cooperation there. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Stacy McDaniel, the Assistant Superintendent of Chickamauga City Schools. I'm coming here today to update information for our school system. We have been working very closely with the Walker County Schools and Superintendent Raines to make these decisions. We've also been participating in the state and regional webinars and staying updated on all the current information about the virus. But at this time, we have decided to close our schools. Also, schools will be closed starting Monday, March 16th, all the way through our spring break, so the students should be able to return on April 6th. And hopefully during this 3-week period, things will improve and we'll be able to get back to normal. The decision was not taken very lightly. We listened to all the updates that were been provided to us from CDC and others, and we just decided at this time that's going to be the best thing for our staff and students. Their health and safety is our priority. During this time, definitely custodians will be in the schools deep cleaning and disinfecting everything to make it safe for the students. We also will be utilizing our online learning system, and we did have students go home today with packets of work to do, but the teachers will be available online for any assistance the students need, and then providing additional help and assignments that way too. We will keep everyone updated. The information is changing rapidly, but we will keep you updated, and the best place for that will be our website, which is chickamaugacityschools.org. That will be the best place to go to find out updated information. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Tracy Peavyhouse from the Walker County Health Department. We are here and we're trying to spread the news that we need to follow the CDC guidelines. There's a website called cdc.gov COVID-19. That's where we're getting all of our guidance from, is from the CDC. There's also a Department of Public Health website that you can visit, and it also has a COVID-19 on the Georgia Department of Public Health website that gives a status update every day of the amount of cases that we have. Currently in Walker County, we have no cases of COVID-19. We are encouraging people, if you are sick, stay at home, cover your mouth when you cough or sneeze. We're asking people to not shake hands. We're also talking today about social distancing. Social distancing works. This is our plan. So I would encourage everyone, if you feel like that you are sick and you need to go to the doctor, you feel like you may have been in contact with someone who has COVID-19 or around someone and you may have been exposed, please do not go to the emergency room, urgent care, or any physician's office without calling them first. It's really, really important that they know that you are coming and the reason why that you're coming, so they can do the appropriate triage needed to get you to an area where everyone will not be in contact with you if you feel like you have been exposed. Please go to the websites and update yourself and stay informed. That's the latest thing that we have. Thank you.
I'm Dr. Rick Smith from the Walker County Board of Health, and my major concern is the masses of people. What do we do? What do we do from a day-to-day, week-to-week basis as far as our daily life is concerned? The biggest thing I worry about is our grouping together of lots of people. So that means we get very concerned about church meetings, any kind of social gatherings. All of these are going to place us at risk. Now you say, well, aren't you overreacting a little bit? And this is one of those situations where we'd much rather overreact than underreact. This has the potential for being something unlike anything we have ever seen before. Now, back in 1918, there was a big flu called the Spanish flu. It killed over 20 million people throughout the world. By some of the readings that I've seen, this is the potential for being something like that. Now, that's not to try to frighten people, but just to, there are things that we can do to try to intercept this or try to block it or block its development. And one of the things is to avoid large groups of people. It should be considered, and this is an individual church thing, but churches should consider possibly suspending services for the next 2 or 3 weeks until we see exactly how this is going to play out, because we're relatively new in the United States with this right now. We really don't know how this is going to manifest over the next few weeks. But right now we have the potential for many more problems if we have large groups of people meeting together and larger exposures. Also, each business should give consideration to what things they can do to try to help their potential clients avoid problems. Here again, the CDC provides information regarding things that you can do to help protect the clients in your stores and in your businesses.
Good afternoon. I'm Dave Hamilton with the City of Lafayette. Just wanted to make a quick announcement or a few quick announcements about the city. We've been in constant communication with the State Department of Health, Walker County, the school system, working together to try to determine the best way to react to what we're facing. And what the city has decided, and something I want to reassure everybody of, is the city is going to continue with all emergency services, public safety, police, fire, sanitation, the public works department, trash pickup, the services that you rely on a weekly basis. We are, however, we're also going to keep City Hall open, although we would encourage, for as much as possible, please use the phones, use the mail, any interaction that you can minimize, keeping with Department of Public Health's recommendation to minimize face-to-face interactions and increase social distancing. Please keep that in mind as you interface with the city. We are going to suspend recreation programs in parallel with the school system for the remainder of March. We're also going to close the recreation facilities. We're going to close the golf course, and anything that has the potential to bring people together in keeping with Dr. Smith's recommendation. I also, though, want to remind you that we will continue services. We will make sure that any critical needs of the citizens are being met, and we're going to prioritize our employees' safety and welfare as well as citizens' safety and welfare. Thank you.
I want to thank each of y'all for watching this Facebook Live today. As we come and conclude this time together, I want to thank all of our community partners for being here today on short notice to share the information with you concerning their areas that they serve you in this community. We will continue to keep you updated through our Facebook, So be sure and share this video with all of your friends and family members so we can get this message out, and continue to watch your local media as well, as they will also provide local updates. But just wanted you to know that we're all partnering together. We are in this together, and we will continue to provide the best service that we can as community partners. And we want everyone to realize that this is something that is very important. It is very critical that we all make adjustments to keep us as safe as possible and to keep this virus from spreading as much as we can. So we're asking everyone to take those extra precautions of washing your hands, not hugging and shaking hands in public and things when you're greeting your friends and neighbors. We ask that you keep these things in mind, because that social contacting that we were talking about earlier here is one of the key ways that this virus spreads. So thank you again for tuning in today, and again, please share this video, and as we move forward, we'll continue to bring you more information. Y'all have a good day. Thank you.